Morning, gamer! It is Monday, November 9th, 2020. Some Radio 101 for you this morning. If you're going to do any sort of radio show, be sure to turn your microphone on. It always does help. That is a ironclad fact that I can share with you this morning. Any other tips, you'll have to go to Sean, because I can't give you much more than, just make sure you turn your damn microphone on.
Yeah, turn the microphone on and put your headphones on. Those are steps 1 and 2.
It's pretty much all you need. So
all you need.
Stick with
Everything
us.
else does itself.
Stick with us, kid. We'll take you far. It is Monday, November 9th, 2020. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show, wherever you may be. We're with you 3 hours weekdays, normally 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time. He is Sean. I am Ryan. We got This Day in Gaming History. We have birthdays coming up today. Also, this morning's Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News, which will always be fun. It's Xbox Series X launch day. We'll talk more about that coming up. Michael J. Fox appears in a new single trailer, if you will. Yeah, a lot of fun things that are on tap. We had a football weekend. Sports are dumb. This normal stuff. Sports are stupid and, not worth watching. Not worth your time.
Pac-12's back, though.
Yeah, Pac-12 is back, and your team won, so I guess sports aren't dumb for you, but my team lost on Sunday, so sports are dumb for me. It's a very subjective thing.
You remember a week ago when the Broncos won a game by a point that they probably shouldn't have won?
Hear that?
That was me this week.
At least yours was the opener, so, when's the last time USC was undefeated in November? Think about it. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's been a while.
All it takes is to have a global pandemic to make your team undefeated in November. Although I did say that, and you did write something serious back, like, I think it was this time or whatever. And I'm like, honestly, me asking that of a USC fan, they very likely have been undefeated very frequently in November. Whereas, like, if I had written a Washington State fan or something and said, man, the Cougars undefeated in November, that's crazy, they would have been like, yeah, that is pretty nuts. Did you have a nice weekend?
It had its ups and downs.
Yeah. What were some of the ups?
There were some highlights, like there was pizza, and there was some beer, and there was football. There was an amazing presidential speech. There were some good times.
Yeah. What was some of the downsides, Sean?
There were shovels, and there were wheelbarrows, and there were tons of pounds of dirt.
I tried to get out of this project since June, so my wife looks at me. No, I think she's had this stuff since before June, and she looks at me. She's like, "Hey, we're gonna buy some dirt and some mulch. I want to redo this and that out front." And I'm gonna very much paraphrase this, which condenses this all down. Like, there was a conversation behind all of this, but at the end of the time, I'm like, all right, well, yeah. If that's something you really want to do, I don't have any interest in doing that at all. But, like, I'll make sure to give you the time to do that. I'll hang out with the kids, and you can, do this and whatnot. So, take your time. Okay, yeah, sure, no problem. And then, lo and behold, we get to November 8th, 2020. And she looks, man, I'm going to go finish the dirt project today. And she reaches out to y'all and they're like, hey, who's going to help me with the dirt and whatnot? It's like, okay, well, that's fine. I guess you guys get that done. I'll take care of the kids. I'll leave it. I think I'll vacuum inside because it's football. I want to watch football. I'll vacuum inside. I got a whole bunch of my laundry to do anyway. Let me take care of that stuff. And I might even come out and rake some leaves because we have to get that done anyway, right? No matter what I said, I get out there. She's like, hey, can you help me with the dirt? I'm just like, oh, my God. I tried so hard. So hard. Didn't work, Sean. It didn't work. Having you here made it way faster, though. So that's a win.
Having you help kept me from doing twice as much.
Sean works at a probably like if you ever watch or listen to podcasts at like 1.25 times speed, Sean's probably a 1.5 to me. So that did make it go a lot faster because I couldn't keep up with that dude.
We got it done.
I think you had the better wheelbarrow. That's all it was. The better wheelbarrow, better shovel.
My shovel was better.
Yeah, so otherwise we would have been fine. We would have been, equal or whatever. But who's measuring? It's no biggie. I really don't care. I was very happy to have you here. I supplied the seltzer.
You sure did.
The venue, the seating. Yeah, I think we're both a little bit tired today, and I think it makes sense for you for sure because you worked real hard over the weekend. Yeah, maybe some rest for you today on this Monday.
Which is great because it's still my weekend, so I can just kind of take it easy today, hang out with the kids. It'll be good.
I did play some Apex Legends Season 7 over the weekend. I did get some feedback from one of my friends who said they really like the interviews, which is exciting because we really like the interviews too. And if you've missed any of them, go to our YouTube page, the Search Gaming Morning Show on YouTube. You will find us eventually. And click the interviews playlist. We have all of those there for you. We did try to share over the weekend something called Best of the Week, which I don't know if that's interesting, but if it is, let us know in the chat. We always appreciate that feedback. Today is World Freedom Day. It is World Orphans Day. And it is Chaos Never Dies Day. That's a day, I guess. And it's interesting that if that hasn't been a day before, but they added it in 2020, then I think that would make sense. This one comes from daysoftheyear.com. In fact, all three of those are from daysoftheyear.com. The other one that we usually use, which is nationaldaycalendar.com, had like National Louisiana Day, which, you know, to Louisianans, enjoy your day. So there you go. But didn't have any of these other three. So now I'm starting to get worried that none of these are actual like days of the days. You figure they'd be more simpatico.
They should be days of the day. Maybe they're just celebrating their chaos by not having them.
It is kind of funny though, because on National Chaos Day, I'll bring this up already because usually I save these, but Lil Nas X put out a trailer for their newest single, Holiday. Okay, Lil Nas X, Nas. There we go. And if you remember the first one, Old Town Road, it's Western themed, and Lil Nas goes back into the Western theme, and Santa Claus passes out because he's too drunk, you know, as happens. And so now Lil Nas X is Santa Claus. Sweet. And as he takes off through a portal to go elsewhere, Michael J. Fox shows up. It's pretending to be Marty McFly and goes, Nas, just don't go back to 2020. Which is very hilarious and well done. So we'll link through to the chat for that one. I can't believe it's been 2 years since Old Town Road.
Yeah. Seems like just yesterday.
Yeah, that was very popular. Although, you know, my kids took a while to get it, because that was the thing where, like, every kid who heard it was playing it nonstop. My kids took a little bit longer. They were late adopters, if you will. So I got the tail end of that phenomenon in my household. We still definitely had it a lot. Played a lot, but still.
It never got too bad in our house. I don't think our kids disliked it, but it didn't seem to be one that they would go for specifically.
Yeah, it was a good song.
What's on the ground? What's down there?
My wheels are just deciding to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. My chair locked up a couple times this morning. I'm going to need you to come repair it.
Sounds good. I'm on the way.
I like the shirt again. Kind of funny. It's still, that was again last month.
Yeah, it's their American Cancer Society charity shirt, where all the proceeds from sales of the shirt go to ACS.
Looks good on camera, by the way.
I like it. It's really comfortable too. Which this is my first kind of funny shirt, but that's what everyone typically says about their shirts, is they have nice. They fit really well and they're really comfortable. So, check it out.
We do have sports coming up later. As I mentioned, the Broncos lost yesterday, deserved to lose. In fact, they did what they should have done last week, which was lose to the Chargers in the same way, because they fell behind by way too many points, way too early, and they shouldn't have had to work and come back. But they did, and they made it a one-score game, and it wasn't that close. I promise you that. Today is Xbox Series X launch day. So we're asking you, did you get one? Are you excited? What game will you play first? What is on your mind when it comes to Xbox Series X? And worth noting that Xbox UK, at least on their Twitter account, is doing a stream all this week showing off games from Xbox Series X. I just threw that Twitter without any sort of description into the chat. So if you see it and you're like, what the hell is that? That's what it is. Today they're playing Rightward's Arrow Dreams Within. Tomorrow will be Watch Dogs Legion, and then the Falconeer on Wednesday. They have a new game that they're showing off each day of the week. That is from Xbox UK as part of the Xbox Series X launch. I know we've talked a lot about the PS5. I know you and I are going to both buy a PS5 as soon as it is possible for us to do so. But I am curious, as you looked at any of the Xbox Series X stuff, was there anything about it that really intrigued you?
Not really. From my point of view, what Xbox typically brings to the table that PlayStation doesn't is that like cutting edge graphics and frame rates, and like if you want the best of the best of the best, you're probably gonna find that on Xbox. And I think PlayStation does a really good job with it, and I think the PlayStation 5 has more than enough for most people. But if that's like your main concern is I want this to be equivalent to like a high-end PC, you're probably gonna get that from Xbox. And I've never been one to care about that difference. If you even if it was the extreme and like, well, the Xbox is in 4K and the PlayStation's 1080p, I'd still go with the PlayStation because I don't care. I like that platform more. And so I think there are going to be people that are drawn to that and have been drawn to that in the past, but that's not me.
Fair enough. I do think the two things that stood out to me about the Series X is I think it actually won the design this time around. I know it looks like a fridge, but for some reason I think I like the black aesthetic and the cubicle cylindrical feel to it a little bit better than like the finny look of the PS5. It'll be interesting if the PS5 will actually have those changeable plates, as you suspect it might once they're officially licensed.
Right.
And then I don't like the Xbox controller, but I have seen that so far the processing times for loading games, like loading times, have been better on the Series X. Marginally, but still, that's pretty cool that that's the case. I'm still buying a PS5, though, so you can't tell me any differently. Well, good news, Gunfight is still 3v3. And good news, my capture card's not showing up yet, so stand by. Protect me. Don't let me die.
I died. It's not looking good.
I said, don't let me die.
No promises.
That's my teammate.
He saved your life.
10 seconds. Got enemy on.
Wow.
We converged.
What a play. Just camp on the flag.
If he hadn't shot at the person, though, I don't know if I would have got there and realized that was an enemy. Thanks for covering me, teammate.
You're
you.
welcome.
The other
I
one.
helped.
Said not you.
Dang.
Back right trench is where one is. Slightly hurt. That was the one. Oh
He was
no!
there.
10 seconds.
Nice jump. 3 over 100. As they say, you win these.
Go.
Make him come to me.
That was like the perfect spot for him to show up at.
Right.
You had an angle, you had some of his body to shoot. You were probably fairly covered. That sounds like a whole bunch of people dying.
Oh, I hit him. He's still back left or towards spawn. Oh, he's on the stairs from spawn. Trying the head glitch.
Found him.
Nice.
3 up,
Work.
3
All outs.
down. Keep going.
We're moving as one. That clip has made me laugh all weekend.
It's so good.
It was it might be my favorite gameplay related moment on the show so far. It's so fun. Okay, one's back left. One's right in front of me shooting me. I'm dead.
Dang it, dang it. You caught me in the stupid climbing animation. I didn't even mean to hop over that thing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
10 seconds.
Oh, nope. He's intentionally doing this.
Interesting.
Forget that round. On to the next. Right, move your ass.
Long range shotgun.
And everyone's favorite pistol.
I played that badly.
On to the next
Alright,
round.
regroup,
Pick it up.
as they say.
One more and then we'll get new guns and then things will go better.
At least we had that AR last one we lost.
Yeah, the first two rounds, or first two sets of guns were pretty solid.
Oh, jeez. They actually lit me on fire. Yep, he was behind me. He's back in our spawn. Oh, there's one behind you, too. That must have been the one that was in our spawn.
10 seconds.
The one that you killed, I should say.
Objective in play. Get on.
I'm stuck.
We couldn't find him. That
Shake it off.
sucks.
Focus on the next round. Let's get to work.
Ugh, man. Ah. They're pushing. Nice.
That's it, lads. On to the next round. Get ready.
I kid you not, I had a stretch where I didn't touch my wheels to my microphone stand. It was a good stretch. It was like a week. I felt like I had found like positioning or something, and now it is just hitting all the time again.
Ah, stupid timing.
Nice. I think he killed it with
Keep
the
up the
throwable. I wonder if Trench is only bad because of all the climbing. Like
It
you
doesn't
did
help, but even with a rando, I still enjoy it 3v3 way more than I do when we're
Yes. Agreed.
2v2.
We are 2v2, thank you. He's got that angle. Oh,
Oh,
my
there's a guy
God.
camping over there.
You didn't think
So
about that?
dumb. So dumb.
You should have just known that
10
they'd be just
seconds.
sitting there around a corner. Dun 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 dun.
Oh
Get
man,
after 'em. We've got
he's still there.
lost the objective, but we gave them a proper fight.
Dun
Good
dun
work.
dun dun dun
This is
dun
match point.
dun
One more
dun.
win.
Doo-doo-doo. I'm lying behind bags. just missed all my shots. One's up there, yep. Nice try. Dun 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 dun
10
dun
seconds.
dun dun dun. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo.
Secure that objective. Enemy on the objective. Let's move.
Kill the guy on the flag first. What are you doing?
Tough day, lads.
Oh. For as good as this teammate is, he's making some pretty dumb
All tied
plays.
up. Let's push for the win.
It's the second time there's someone on the flag. He's like, nah, I'll take care of you in a minute.
I think that's Sean's most complimentary way of describing a random teammate ever.
Okay, left is clear. That didn't feel good. I blowed up.
Ah, he's right in front of me, back left. Do, 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 do,
10 seconds.
do, 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 do. We're gonna lose 3 times because of the flag.
Objective on the field. Go get. Enemy on the
Yep.
objective. Let's move.
All right, gaming morning show. Like how he just bailed at the end. He's like, not gonna happen. All right, 6:28. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. I forgot my iPad again, so I don't have my script in front of me. So if you see me looking over here, that's why. My apologies. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and a GamingMorningShow.tv. Again, if you missed any of our show from last week, you're welcome to find us on YouTube and take a look. Our week in review that we posted is a week old, just because it took me a while to put it up. So, again, if you have anybody or any thoughts on it, let us know for sure in the chat. We would love to know. Again, today is Xbox Series X launch day, so that is something we are talking about throughout the course of the morning. What else do we got going on today? We got This Day in Gaming History and your birthdays coming up, as we do every 6:50-ish time of the morning, so be sure to stick around for that. But right now, at 6:29 West Coast time, 9:29 on the East, it is time to get informed with the latest information, so we go to hashtag video game expert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. Today is Monday, November 9th, 2020, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. First up, we have some Mass Effect Trilogy news. Mass Effect Trilogy Remastered has finally been revealed by BioWare. This is something that's been rumored for quite a while, so now it's finally official. The trilogy is being remastered and re-released. This is not a series I've played, but it is a series that a lot of people are fans of, so it's probably something worth checking out if sci-fi RPGs sound like something you'd be into.
This game sounds like something that's definitely had an impact on a wide variety of people. It's had like an effect on a mass group of people, so you're not one of them apparently, though.
Nope.
It's a
COD
massive...
Bakwa. COD Bakwa is set to bring back the Prestige system, sort of. So the Prestige system is something that's been in previous Call of Duty games that was not brought back for Modern Warfare or Warzone. It's where when you reach max level in multiplayer, you can essentially reset that, restart the leveling process so you can get more stuff. It says here, and this is from Austin Goslin of Polygon. Says, quote, once the first season starts in December, players' levels from across all 3 active games in the series, Black Ops Cold War, Modern Warfare, and Warzone, will have their levels reset, then merged as they start down a new path called Seasonal Officer Progression. Players will be able to earn progress toward their level and their prestige in any of the 3 games, but Black Ops Cold War will have unique challenges that can make ranking up faster. These levels will be a new seasonal version of Prestige system that will allow players to unlock unique and legacy awards.
It's like an effect on like a bigger group of people is how that works. So like an effect that's massive, a Mass Effect.
Codbaka will also feature an earlier pre-season version of the Prestige that will last from the game's release on November 13th until the first season begins in December.
Mass Effect.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's gaming morning show, morning gaming news with the world-renowned segment within a segment. This is what's out today. We have Proteus out on PC and Mac. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name in the morning, of course, goes to Duck Life Adventure out on Switch. Because of all of our options, that was the best.
We're back. I switched to our game, and apparently we have somebody who just decided to take liberty and jump in our party. Is still talking to
Frizzy
us.
Frez.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, and today marks the last day on Out Today where we don't have the giant mess of PS4 versus PS5 or Xbox One versus Xbox Series X. There's going to be a lot of mess starting tomorrow.
He jumped back in. You don't know who this person is, right?
No, I have no idea. I think we played. I think he was in our last game. Yeah, he was in our last game.
He was chatting and he's saying things that I don't appreciate for the most part. Oh, and then he's saying something about getting reported? What the hell? Oh, he knows who we are. This is a really strange thing. All right, anyway. But then he goes, "Why'd you kick me, friend?" And then went somewhere else. That was fun. That's Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News, Duck Life Adventure out today, wherever you have a Switch. I did not... Man, this is another one where I couldn't find the Twitter for. I really want to be able to find all these publisher Twitters really fast, but I can't.
So I wonder if it's just too early in the day.
Could be. There is a Duck
They
Life.
have their stuff set to come out like later.
There is a Duck Life Adventure 2 battle available, so that's an option. You can find us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv, of course. Thanks for being here, wherever you may be this day in gaming history as well. Coming up a little bit later. What do you want to do? More, let's go here. Let's do this. And do that.
Booyah.
All right, that's what we're going to do. Unless, of course, you want to play Apex.
No, I deleted that garbage.
It was a good run. I didn't really get a whole bunch of other information for the morning show. It was pretty light news day on the trending on Twitter, for sure. Other than some people are starting to question where Siri gets its information from, because apparently a lot of people were pushing their Siri button and asking the question, "Hey, how old is our president?" And it was coming back with answers about Kamala Harris. And so I don't know how that maps necessarily, but it's now switched back for me at least because I tested it this morning. But that was one thing that's kind of trending this morning. Let's see. Apple launched an iPhone 12 Studio for MagSafe case and wallet customization. That's according to Hypebeast. CNET has information about how Apple's new Macs could change computers, quote unquote, as we know them. I did watch somebody review the Raspberry Pi 400, which we had talked about a couple weeks ago or a week ago, which was that new computer Raspberry Pi that's built into a keyboard. I'm still excited about that. And then Video Games Chronicle, actually, as I click on this, has a headline: Sony has added a surprise PS5 remote play app to PS4. I did not notice that. This is according to Andy Robinson of Video Games Chronicle. It says Sony has added the ability for PlayStation 4 users to stream content from a PlayStation 5 via remote play. It appeared in the system menu this morning. This is dated today. As with PlayStation's standard remote play, it allows users to remotely connect to a PS5 and control it over the internet. The app will seemingly allow PlayStation users to play next-gen content on their last-gen console in a separate room or location. I do.
Sure,
Yeah,
I'm
go
sure
ahead.
it will work great, just like their previous remote play.
That's what I remember you saying. Is you're really hoping this remote play actually works better than the last remote play. Yeah. Other than that, I don't see a whole bunch of other stuff. Hotels.com, Expedia provider exposed data for millions of guests. That's according to Engadget. Sam Mobile has a headline: third consecutive update fails at fixing Galaxy S20 FE touchscreen issues. So that's some technology news, at least. So there you go. That's an option. He's Sean. I'm Ryan. It's Gaming Morning Show. You can follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS. He is sports.gaming. I am Hefty Goof. Sports are dumb. Let's just remember. Not wearing my Broncos victory stuff today. Very sad. Very sad.
There will be more games.
In fact, next week. The next like 4 opponents for Denver have a combined record of like 20-6. So, fun.
It's gonna go well.
All right, here we go.
This was estimated to be the most challenging game for USC, so the fact that they got out of this unscathed makes me feel hopeful. Let's go over here.
Well, it was a thrilling win, if nothing else.
It was a great game.
Zombie
I'm
Royale. Mark and
glad
drop
I got
your
to
team.
see
You'll lead
the
'em in.
fourth quarter. It happened during my
Game will
lunch,
become
which was
zombies. Be the
very
last human team standing.
beneficial.
Dibs
for me.
I just dibs that so you can't get it. Only me.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Whee! I'm free. Free falling.
Uh-oh.
Nah, it's fine. We win these.
Andy got it. Wish we could take it from him.
Oh, I'm getting melee. He got me up here. He's above me. I'm dead.
I broke him.
Thanks for trying.
And there was,
Oh,
there's
now-
another guy across the way.
This is the hard part, is there's not many vials early on.
Yeah, but they'll
Your
be coming.
teammate is a zombie.
There's one. I'm
Help
gonna
them
go
regain their humanity.
I got hung up on a rock.
This
I'm gonna have a zombie race. So far, I'm winning the zombie race. It's quite the battle. It's like the Kentucky Derby of zombies.
Well, there's two right by each other. I just have to not get shot by this guy. Yes. I did it.
Your teammate has regained their humanity.
Oh, apparently can't wall climb. Oh no, it's above me. I was wrong. I made a mistake. I'm climbing a ladder. No, it's not. I can't find it. It's like stuck in the walls. I don't know where this is. So it's still above me. And it should be in here. Nope. Should be in here. Okay, it was stuck literally in the ceiling. Oof, I'm getting like a high-pitched noise in my headphones. Where's another one? There's one. How you doing?
Good. I took out a team. And found a gas mask and an armor box.
Someone took my thing.
Now, I'm gonna get out of here before they come back as zombies.
Run away! Run away!
Closing
those rounds where I die in TV station because I can't get in.
Oh, so beat me to it. Okay, there's vials on you, so I'm coming to you.
Yeah. They're still clear.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Definitely getting my exercise in, my zombie size. They look like on the roof, maybe? Nope, they're down.
No, they're down here.
Run!
This way.
Get to the zone!
Yay!
Cool.
I have the anecdote. There's a zombie on the roof right here.
Hostiles in the area.
UAV overhead.
He took off.
That's good, because I kind of made him... Oh, someone in here. Zombie.
Contact.
He's in hot pursuit. I have a weapon.
Oh, you're on a different floor than I am.
He was down in the...
Okay, I'm with you now.
Should be in here.
Oh, he's behind us.
Kill him. I have no more ammo.
We need to get out of here.
Okay.
Go.
That was close.
Yeah. We don't want to be stuck in there with zombies.
No, I
running
love being
amok.
in the TV station with the bad people. Yeah, I just got sniped from behind.
Oh, I see him.
Enemies in the area.
I like how he picked me. Jeez. Did he get you too?
No, a zombie landed on me and killed me while I was trying to deal with him.
Still help your team take down the enemy.
Oh, this guy's gonna beat me to it.
He killed me for my vial, and yours was just sitting
Your teammate
right
is a
there.
zombie.
What a jerk.
Gain their humanity.
Zombies are jerks.
No! He got it before me. Ow, that hurt. I jumped into a street sign. Oh, no! I can't jump! I can't jump! Oh, they're trying to kill me. I'm just a little zombie trying to make my way through the world! Stop shooting me!
Don't die. I don't have any money to bring you back.
Who tries to shoot zombies from far away? Someone precision me! Not really. Well, this is concerning. There are a lot of vials over there with a lot of people around them. This is a good play.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Victory rests on your shoulders. Finish
died.
the mission. Got a loadout drop.
Yes! I'm back. This is stressful.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna kind of regroup on top of this.
Alright. Well, good news. You can buy me back. Bad news, you have $0.
There's options available.
Pretty nice looking loadout over there.
Yeah. Imagine if I was over there already. There's somebody here.
Gas is closing in. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh, there he is.
Where?
Mark out moving.
Outside.
Oh.
still on blue mark. Okay, now he's on the roof behind you. Right there
Moving
on
here.
blue mark. Oh, he might have jumped down. Yep. Oh. Nice work. There's a satchel back there if you wanted it.
I do.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. He doesn't even know I'm here.
Nice hits.
That's not what I
Enemy
wanted.
UAV overhead.
Now
That's
there are
fine.
two of them.
Oh, I ran out of ammo. I ran out of
Nice
ammo.
try.
Oh, it's so close. So close.
Alright.
Doom the remains of the dead to regain your humanity.
So our friend that kept trying to join us in gunfight has joined us in the chat. Joshua Frazier says, why did you kick me? We kicked you because
We don't know you.
we don't know you. Also, the format of our show doesn't have constant gameplay, so you can join us, but you're gonna sit there and watch us do nothing for about 10 to 15 minutes at a time while we do our other segments. And then he asked if we're on a VPN because he's in Australia. We don't pick where we play games, man. We're in Oregon, and we try to connect to the servers here, and it goes wherever it tells us to.
Can you manipulate that through VPN?
Enemy soldier incoming.
I mean, you can VPN and make it look like you're somewhere else, I suppose. But why would we VPN to make it look like we're from Australia for our show?
I mean, that's cool that we found an Australian.
Get him, get him, get him. Uh-oh.
He knows. He knows.
That one.
Why?
It looked like you were gonna get the stealth kill.
Well, Josh, I hope you have a good morning in Australia, wherever you may be. Thanks for hanging out, at least for a little while, on Gaming Morning Show. And good luck with your gameplay, wherever you may be. Good damage game from Sean, so that's a win. So, all right, it is Gaming Morning Show. I am Ryan. He is Sean. I'm going to do this and do this for a second. Let's do our This Day in Gaming History and Gaming Morning Show birthdays. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know in the chat because we would like to celebrate with you. It is Monday, November 9th. We went from the 6th on Friday to the 9th on Monday. 6:49 West Coast time, 9:49 on the East. Some of the birthdays today: Lou Ferrigno turned 69 today. Who else? Eric Dane turns 48 on this Monday, November 9th. Eric Dane, Eric Dane is, I think, one of the McSteamies or McDreamies from the show Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, I think you're right.
He was Multiple Man in X-Men?
Sure. I don't remember that.
Hofbrew says the Hulk.
Yes. Lou Ferrigno was the Hulk.
Oh, I said, okay, Ferrigno, thank you. Yes, I've heard that name before. I said it horribly. And that is...
I liked the way you said it.
I appreciate that. However, that brings my total up to now a total of 26 mispronunciations. So 26 from 25 now is a new mispronunciation calculator. So, yeah. Ferrigno. Reading's tough. Who else we got here? Nick Lachey. Oh, 98 degrees, 47 today. I like how his fun fact is used to be married to Jessica Simpson. They couldn't have gone any deeper than that. Like, I think almost everybody knows that he was once married to Jessica Simpson, right?
Yeah, yep.
Emily Tyra turns 33 today. First TV show appearance was an episode of Boardwalk Empire. I heard that show was really good. I think that was an HBO show, but I never did end up watching that one.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, let me do this so I can be in the right place. What else do I got on this list? Hip-hop artist Sandra Denton and French Montana and Roxanne Shante all have birthdays today. The artist, I don't know if Drew Hill still goes by Cisco, but they have him listed here as an R&B singer, 42, which I always thought he was more of a rapper because of Thong Song. Is that R&B and I'm just missing the mark there?
I R&B doesn't sound right to me either. He does still go by Cisco. Also, friend of Kinda Funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's done a few things for him. I think he might have even helped produce some of their theme songs and stuff. But he's made appearances at their Kinda Funny live events before, and yeah, pretty cool.
The 26 is for the life of the show, Carl Hofbrew, which then makes me think that probably I'm probably low on that. I just picked an arbitrary number to start from once we made the mispronunciation calendar, or calculator. So there you go, 26 so far, lifetime on the show. Who else? Dorothy Dandridge had a historical birthday today. Portrayed Carmen Jones, that won an Oscar nomination, first to be nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress as a Black American. So that's a moment in history. Anyone else on this list that you see?
Did you get Peppa from Salt and Peppa?
Oh, I actually believe that is the name that I read here. Sandra Denton.
Oh, okay.
So I said Sandra Denton. I didn't say Peppa. So, rock musician D. Placus from L7 is 60. Barry Knox from Parmalee is 43.
Nice.
Annalie Tipton is 32. Blue 32! Hey! All right. Let's see. This day in gaming history. Mattel announced it would offer converter hardware allowing the Intellivision to play Atari 26 cartridges, or 2600 cartridges. That was this date in 1982. Same year, U.S. Surgeon General Dr. Everett Koop, K-O-O-P, publicly gives his opinion on the effect of video games on young people, saying there may be mental and physical harm due to addiction and that there was nothing constructive to video games. That was in 1982. 1982.
Yep. And that set video games back for the next 2 decades. But finally, some better opinions, more informed opinions are becoming more popular, and evidence suggesting there is something constructive to video games.
20th Century Fox announced it's phasing out its video games division. This was back in 1983. I actually didn't know. Yes, I also didn't know they ever had one to begin with. Could you imagine, like, whoever made that decision, if that, like, they look back and it's like someone in the 90s or 2000s was like, we should start a video games division. It's like, they don't know. Oh, no. SSX Tricky was a video game released in 2002. That was the snowboarding game. And it was on Game Boy Advance in this instance. I believe it kind of had a Tony Hawk vibe. Maybe they tried to use the same engine. I think that's plausible, at least.
I think so, especially for Game Boy. It had to be pretty simple.
Or even when the one that was on the PlayStation. I'm pretty sure was the same engine because it just had a similar feel. But I also don't think Electronic Arts was Tony Hawk's publisher either. So I could just be making that up. Maybe it was just similar because one was on a skateboard and one was on a snowboard.
They are both sports.
They are both sports. Have boards. 2004 Halo 2 came out for Xbox. It was $50 or $55 if you got the deluxe version. 2.4 million units in North America sold on the first day. 2004 Jak 3 came out for the PS2. That was JAK 3. In 2009, Microsoft released Halo Waypoint. So Halo is also very much apparently a November release, typically. And then Activision released Call of Duty Black Ops for PS3, Xbox 360, this date in 2010. we are talking about the Xbox Series X launch, and that is today. I did see someone's tweet that was like, these two things were supposed to come out the same day, and it was Halo Infinite and Xbox Series X. You could tell there was some genuine disappointment. So
Yeah, I think a lot of people were excited to play the new Halo game on launch day, and that did not happen.
it's so sad. So sad. All right, Gaming Morning Show will be back in just a sec. 6:57 West Coast time, 9:57 on the East. Coming up next hour, our top 10 list. The 22 best Xbox One games, since that era is technically over now. What are the best Xbox One games? I will not give you all 22. It's also one of those lists that is not ranked, and so I'm going to just be picking randomly off this list. But we'll have that coming up. We have sports. There's a new number 1 in college football, so we'll talk about that. Is it USC? Find out after the break. It's called a tease. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. He's Sean, I'm Ryan, back with more Gaming Morning Show in a bit.